Today on the channel, we got one from the Thundercats Ultimate Super 7 line with Berbils.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Super 7 Ultimate unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got a bear, we got Berbils. But for all your Berbils needs and a whole lot more, hit up Entertainment Earth, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% all in stock items, anything over $79. Does ship free, gotta get a deal out there. And Berbils, the leader of the Berbils. The Berbils is an interesting race. Is it a race? I guess. It's a bear. It's a robot. It's Berbils and his friends. Not very annoying. Very strangely, because a lot of these kind of characters in a lot of those 80s cartoons, pretty annoying. Looking at Orko, looking at Snarf, looking at that Copper Kid. A lot of annoying little creature characters over the years. I was not annoyed by the Berbils and the rest of the Berbils. Is what it is, and have to imagine we might get more Berbils. Of course, we say it all the time on the channel. Got to get the most out of your molds, and I'm sure we'll get some more of these based off of Berbils here. First impressions getting this in hand, or just at least seeing the box, a lot bigger than I was anticipating. I always view them to be a little bit smaller. Looks pretty big, as all things considered in the packaging here. So very interesting one, and of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, see what old Berbils is up to. An interesting character nonetheless. Of course, no shipping box, no sleeve on this one anymore. That's the way it goes with these Thundercat figures. Big window box right there, multiple heads, accessories, a lot going on in here. Thundercats logo down low. Nothing on the side, nothing on the side. Then, of course, the back of the package. You got a beautiful glamour shot of a bear. A Berbils, of course. And then you got a little bit of a blurb. Let's see what it says about our friend Berbils. The Berbils and their leader, Berbils, are among the first species the Thundercats encounter upon their arrival to Third Earth. Like all Berbils, Berbils is gentle and a pacifist by nature. Despite being robots, the Berbils eat organic food and grow their own Berbil fruit. After defending the Berbil village from Trollocs, the Giantors, and Mumra, Berbils and the Berbils befriend the Thundercats, offering them food and helping them build the Cat's Lair. And I do remember that. I think they were really good with technology and things like that. Of course, bears know all about technology, don't they? But looking good, Berbils. Berbils. It's almost like a tongue twister, really. Out of the package, nothing too much going on. See you later, goodbye, like a young Detlef Schrempf. Yes, Pacers legend Detlef Schrempf right there. We lost a hand out of the package. Looks like we have some instructions with this guy as well. He is locked up in the plastic prison. I'm going to take this offline. Get Berbils out of the package. We'll be back talking all things Berbils. All right, we got Berbils out of the package. Gotta say, I like this one a whole lot. Just, it's kind of scary, kind of creepy, but also kid-friendly at the same time. It's almost like Chucky. I mean, not like Chucky, but Chucky in a way. It's a kid's doll, it's a toy, but also the horror aspect of Chucky, of course. Berbils kind of feels that way. Yes, it's a cuddly bear from a cartoon, but it also looks like there's a sinister side to him. I don't know. Maybe it's this big old knife accessory. Maybe that's what I'm bringing in here, but you do get an accessory of a knife. And of course, going to start off with the accessories before we get to the figures. But I do like this big old knife. He's ready to throw down if he has to. He does love peace and love, but if he's got to, he's going to gut you right in the stomach if he has to. Now, I did say there was instructions. No instructions. I guess it's a bit of a map. Very strange, very crude drawing. Now, I do not remember. I don't have a photographic memory of that episode, but I'm guessing this is the Thundercats Cat's Lair, obviously right here. And it shows how Cat's Lair can grow if you get it right there. I guess it shows how the paw goes up. Very interesting. I think this is kind of the map that they helped build this. This was their instructions. They're architects at the end of the day. And this is how we built the Cat's Lair, I guess is what that is. So the more you know, the more you know. And then, of course, they did mention the fruit. Didn't they mention the fruit? I think they said they eat fruit. Maybe I'm dreaming that. But I remember them eating fruit, and I remember them eating plants and stuff. So they got the fruit with them here. So here, we got some fruit. I don't know what you would call this fruit. Kind of looks like a pear. I guess that's what it is. So you got to have a snack for them along the way. They also got to light the way as they're working. They got a little lantern going on here. Looking very good. Light the way for the Thundercats, of course. Then we got a torch. Speaking of lighting the way, they got a big torch going on right here. Nice translucent plastic on the top. One of these accessories you can use with other toy lines if you want to. You want to go chase Frankenstein from the neck of Universal Monsters? You can use this torch if you want to. Nice wooden handle on the top, on the bottom. Flames on the top. Looking good. A fun accessory right there. Then we get down to the hands. We got two kind of open hands out there. We got two totally splayed out hands right here. Got two Robert Bill Fists of Fury. When the chips are down, you lose your torch, you lose your knife. You do the punches in the bunches. So we got the two fists there. And then we do got two more gripping hands here. So choose your own Robert Bill adventure as far as the hands do go. And now we're diving into Robert Bill finally right here. And as I said, feels bigger than I thought it would be. Almost double the size what I imagine Robert Bill as. Still kind of cool, a big nice chunk of plastic and a really cool fun figure that would be awesome just to have. Like, even if you're not a Thundercats fan, this one is quirky and different. I think it looks really, really cool. This is like an ancillary shelf type thing or just a one and done type thing. Oh, this looks really cool. It's a robot bear. It just looks really cool, very artistic. I don't know what I'm trying to convey, but I do like the looks of this figure way more than I thought I would. Looking very cool at the top. You got those two bear ears full of fur on the top, looking very good. And then you got almost like an android, I guess almost like a droid from Star Wars, kind of what it reminds you of. You got the circular head here like a basketball. You got the two eyes in blue. You got the red nose, got the little speaker mouth going on. Very cool peachish skin tone color, robot tone color, whatever you want to call it throughout on the body here. You got the fur over the top, the fur around the forearms, the fur around the ankles. You got those Robert Bill feet. It's always a tongue twister saying his name. Looking good there. Just very fun looking figure all in all. Now you do get the second head here where he's ready to go. He's got the glowing eyes. I definitely do prefer the first version or the first head out of the package over this one. This is more of a moment in time. This is more everyday Robert Bill, and that's what's going to be on my shelf. Have to imagine, like I said, repaints to come with this one. Have to think we'll get some more berbils. Would love to see like a burble builder pack. Put 3 of them in there. Give a little bit of discount buying 3 of them just to have in your collection. We'll see if that ends up happening one day. Now, arms do go all the way around on this one right here. We do get a single jointed elbow, and you do get the side to side. I do got some extra brown paint. Lucky for me right over here on the side. Hands removable, of course, back and forth, side to side. Pretty limited in the hand department. Hula hoop up top, pretty loose up there, moving around. You do get the legs that go out a little bit, up just a little bit. Not a ton of articulation, of course. You do get a single jointed knee, and then you get toes. No toe articulation, no foot articulation there. But looking very good. He does have a good base as far as feet go. I don't think you really need a stand for him, as you can see right there. But he should fit on a stand, I would imagine. Use ringsidecollectibles.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on your Mattel stands. And he does fit perfectly on a stand right there. But man, blowing me away. I wasn't super excited for this one. Now I am. I don't know if it's worth the $55 price point. You got to vote with your wallet on that one, as it is a smaller figure, but also at the same time a bigger than expected figure. I guess the best to compare it to is Snarf and Snarfer. Those for sure did not feel $55 figures for me. This one feels closer to $55 than those did. I will say that much. So really just got a little bit of give and take, and that's kind of the story of Super 7 and their Ultimates over the last few years. I do have Lion-O. I got a different Lion-O here. This is that new deluxe version of Lion-O, and that actually looks okay, I guess. I guess maybe it's just my own brain playing tricks on me. I'm not exactly sure, but the scaling doesn't look too bad right here with this newer Lion-O that's at the Target stores right now if you're after it, and of course, Entertainment Earth as well. But Robert Bill has a welcome home in my collection. I have my Cat Slayer put together. I need to put it together as far as bringing all the figures to it. And Robert Bill, he'll be joining up in that Cat Slayer. He's going to be working on that thing is what he's going to be doing in my display. So more on that, I guess, in the future. But there it is, Robert Bill. And of course, Lion-O, Friends for Life, going on here today. But what's your thoughts on Robert Bill? Are you here for more berbils? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over there on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. Appreciate all the support over there. ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, and now on TikTok. So for Robert Bill, I'm Robert Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?